Migraine. The disease is migraine, not migraines. Please know the name. An invisible illness that alters the lives of millions. The attacks can be debilitating, the pain pulsating. But it's not just pain. This disease encompasses the brain. A symptom for every letter of the alphabet. It's like a game of symptom roulette. Pain, nausea, dizziness, and ear ringing, blurry vision, and trouble thinking. Migraine is dynamic and complicated, something that can make us patients very frustrated. A disease with how many different types? If you said more than 8, you would be right. There's episodic, chronic, abdominal, menstrual, hemiplegic, vestibular, aura, and refractory, and you can have more than one in your medical history. Migraine is the third most prevalent illness worldwide, and that's been verified. It affects mothers, daughters, sisters, and brothers. More than 12% of the world suffers. That's more than 1 billion people. But most never get formally diagnosed. Women make up 2/3 of migraine patients, and we think hormones may have some relation, but migraine affects children too. Many also go undiagnosed without a clue. But what should you do after you get diagnosed? Well, first and foremost, you should see a headache specialist. But that's going to be hard because they almost don't exist. For every 50,000 patients, there's only one. Getting an appointment should be fun. But you finally get to that specialist door. This is the moment you've been waiting for. They give you a new list of medications and you pray that they will meet your expectations. But after months of side effects, you decide it's time to move on to the next. And soon you're on a train of medication asking to get off at the next station. Treating migraine is an art, and it can be hard to know where to start. There are acute and preventative therapies, and you have to manage them carefully. Acute medications are for when the attacks come around, but they have the risk of rebound. Preventative medications can be daily or monthly, but they can stop working abruptly. If you're lucky, you'll find the right treatment for you, the one that will pull you through even the worst attacks, the ones where you feel like your skull's going to crack. But many are left without much needed relief. So they go to the ER and beg for an IV. Healthcare costs are 70% higher for those with migraine, and that's not easy to sustain. Appointments, injections, devices, and inpatient stays. You'll worry about the cost tomorrow because you need relief today. 2018 was a breakthrough year. We finally had migraine-specific preventatives appear. They target CGRP. But millions are still waiting for access, and that's a sad reality. Insurance companies deny patients every day simply because they don't want to pay. Step therapy practices are the worst, and the fail first rule only hurts. Migraine patients deserve coverage for the treatments that their doctors prescribe, not the cheapest ones that insurance companies want to assign. And you shouldn't have to prove medical necessity when it's prescribed by a doctor who has migraine as a specialty. People are working to reform legislation to improve access for patients across the nation. This is vital for this era of migraine treatment as the development of new therapies is becoming more frequent, thanks to the researchers who research this disease and who continue to look for the keys. But research is very underfunded. Less than $1 per patient when it should be more than $100. You see, migraine is more prevalent than diabetes, epilepsy, and asthma combined, but our funding is way behind. So what should we do today? We should stand up and say that 1, headache and migraine are not the same. Migraine is so much more than pain. 2, that insurance companies controlling our treatment is something that's all too frequent. And 3, we need more funding to research this disease so we can discover the treatments that will give us our lives back. Please. To all those who are struggling today, don't give up because better days are on their way. New therapies are coming down the pipeline, and the next one may just be your lifeline. Prioritize taking care of you because that's the most important thing you can do. And remember, migraine may be invisible, but we the patients, we are visible.